70 big LBs. It's amazing. I'm actually on the vagina diet. I call it the vagina diet because the doctor that invented it, his last name is a slang term for the word vagina. Anybody? Poon. Yes, Poon. Dr. Poon. Dr. Poon. Anyway, it's an amazing diet, but it doesn't let me eat carbs or drink alcohol. It's kind of ridiculous. So I'm a meaty green machine now. But it makes me reminisce about the times when I could actually eat whatever the heck I wanted back when I was gaining the weight. So like the time back in high school when I was eating dry Mr. Noodle ramen noodles straight from the package. Just, took the little MSG packet, poured it on, ate them all down. Delicious. Anyway, that night I was getting ready for bed, took off my bra, did my under boob swipe as per usual. And I kid you not, a fully cooked ramen noodle was under my tit. Seriously. Memories. But anyway, this body kitchen hasn't completely been shut down for business, even though I'm on this special diet. Asparagus under your armpits. An amazing tangy zest. And these puppies are awesome for like a George Foreman type of grill for the never-ending slabs of meat that I'm eating. That's correct. Anyway, interesting factoid about me is that I can actually grow a full-blown man beard. I'm not Italian, but I can grow a full-blown man beard. Back when I was 15, my doctor actually put me on the birth control pill because supposedly it helps with the hairy hormones, which is ridiculous because I actually didn't even need it for sexual reasons for another 8 years. Anyway, it totally didn't work, and I was like, screw it, I am a hairy woman, that's all there is to it, and whatever. But when I was 25, I met this amazing guy, and I was like, oh shit, guys don't like real chicks. They don't want to know that we have, like, issues, facial hair, cellulite, all that shit. So anytime he slept over, the next morning I'd wake up before he did and run to the bathroom and have a plucky, tweezy shave fest to ensure I was pristine for him. Anyway, one day we were in the shower being all sexy and stuff, and he goes to kiss me and touches my face, and he's all, do you shave your face? Utter embarrassment. My God. But anyway, obviously he doesn't care because we're still together 3.7 years later. That's right. But anyway, so I've decided to just let this bitch grow. Let's see how bushy I can actually get, right? I'm a bit prickly tonight, actually, if anybody wants to come close. Anyway, problem is that he actually has a really extensive beard himself and a little Salvador Dali mustache. And when we're walking down the street, half the time people are like, y'all twins? Ooh. What is that smell? It's just my snatch. Sorry guys. I have a really insane sense of smell. It's like I totally know who has their period in this room right now. Period. Definitely know who masturbated earlier today. Chlorine-y. Grade 8 classroom definitely smelled like a copper factory, if you get my drift. Anyway, a couple years ago, I was walking down the hall of my old building, and there was this horrendous smell of rotten vegetables. I was like, what the hell is that? Someone needs to take their garbage out. This is disgusting. Next day, 8 million times worse with the added aroma of feces, farts, and blood. It was Anyway, it literally smelled like a teen boy's bedroom who had been let me get dirty here, masturbating for days, who had shit himself, hadn't bathed, and had killed his cat for masturbatory reasons. It was disgusting. Literally, it was that description. So anyway, being the dead body sleuth that I am, I was like, that is the smell of death. So I started sniffing door frames and realized it was coming from my next door neighbor's place. And he was this 80-something-year-old guy who had was my alarm clock the 5 years I lived in this place. He'd wake me up every morning at 5 a.m., 6 a.m. to his stupid AM radio blaring that Rogers commercial with the doo-doo-doo. That was my alarm clock for 5 years. It was obnoxious. Anyway, definitely smell of death coming from his door. Go to the landlord. Sure enough, dead for days in a heat wave. Oh, if you know the smell of death, this is death times 1 million. Anyway, it was disgusting. So anyway, coroner came, cops came. I was like, how did he die? What happened? Obviously, they gave me absolutely nothing. So I came to my own conclusion that, he fell out of the tub, got himself wedged between the toilet and the tub, cracked his head on the toilet, was moaning for days over the blare of the while I'm having a freaking plucky tease fest in my apartment trying to make sure my boyfriend doesn't know I have whiskers. Typical death, right guys? But you know what would have been more depressing? Is if I had to listen to that do one more frickin' time, I would have been the one who had committed suicide by plucking my stinking eardrums out, lying there dead on the floor with a uncooked, I tell ya, ramen noodle under my tit. You wanna know why it's uncooked? Because I'm cold and dead. That's correct. Anyway, thank you guys so much for having me. And if you're interested, after